Data analysis indicates that he died from heat stroke, but the control room doesn't show signs of overheating.
Heat stroke? It's freaking frozen, man.
This is some kind of crystallized chemical residue. Traces lead back into the lab.
Okay. Oh, hold it. Boom! Let's get going. Okay, let's see. Now, what's this? Cryocoolant. It cannot be used for anything right now. Well, it looks like I should be able to pick it up, but...
The trail ends here. I should scan for more evidence.
And now it'll let me scan this thing. Or will it not? Fantastic. Make a liar out of me, will ya?
Two men struggled.
Oh!
One of them ran out of the lab. That would be the dead security guard I found.
And how'd he end up over there? Well, I guess they'll tell us more. There.
These palm prints are a match for Victor Freeze. He must have watched the security guard die.
There we go. Now I can scan the final piece of the drill. Finally get through. Get Penguin unstuck. Or do I even want to do that? Penguin's just gonna frickin' destroy everything once he gets free.
Freeze scavenged what he needed from various prototypes to build himself a super-cooled survival suit.
And over here.
Extreme pressure built up inside the tank when ice sealed these outtakes. It appears that this guard was frozen by the cryovapors from the resulting explosion.
Okay. Now I scan this guy again.
The evidence suggests the guard was frozen before the tank ruptured, perhaps by Freeze's cryocannon. These DNA traces are a match for Victor Freeze. Spatter analysis suggests a blunt impact. Someone assaulted Freeze with a weapon. The cannon was knocked over and fired. When the tank exploded, it released a plume of cryochemicals. The plume enveloped Freeze and the guard, but the shockwave knocked the assailant clear. I need to find that weapon. It may have evidence I can use to identify the assailant.
Alright, follow the red trail. There it is.
DNA analysis confirms the gun was used to bludgeon Victor Freeze, and fingerprint analysis shows Ferris Boyle. It was Ferris.
Dun dun dun!
Something was wheeled through this fluid, possibly a gurney. The fluid must have frozen almost immediately for these tracks to have been preserved.
Is it time to look for the gurney? It's so weird how Batman just automatically knows everything by scanning it.
Odd. Freeze was secretly doing research on Huntington's Korea, but this is a cryogenic weapons lab. The test subject was Nora Freeze. Now I know what happened here. Boyle hired Victor to help advance the secret cryoweapons program within GothCorp. In exchange, Boyle agreed to devote GothCorp resources to finding a cure for Nora's Huntington's. But Boyle was more interested in how Victor had managed to put Nora into cryostasis. When Victor realized that Boyle had no intention of following through on their deal, he decided to do the Huntington's research himself. But Boyle didn't like that. The cryochemical cocktail altered Victor's metabolism, as well as the guards. Boyle escaped ahead of the plume and had the lab quarantined. Victor survived, but he knew that leaving the supercooled lab would kill him. So he built himself a suit and utilized an organic supercoolant to keep his core temperature sub-zero. All this violence. He's just trying to save his dying wife.
And now I can take it.
The supercoolant Victor uses in his suit is the same fluid I need for the cryo drill.
Que interesante. Well, I don't call it Arkham Origins for nothing. We finally have an origin story within the game. What happened? What happened to my voice there? I don't know. Anyways, looks like we can finally use this cryo
Alfred,
drill.
send Gordon the evidence I've gathered on Boyle's crimes.
I'm sorry, Master Bruce. I know you had high hopes for what Ferris could do for Gotham.
That doesn't matter now. Victor's plan was never to kill Boyle. He needs Boyle's security access to get his wife out of GothCorp. That's all he wants.
And now, you're going to stop him?
I have to.
And are you still going to need that gurney?
I am. But not for Victor.
Alright. It's about time, but we finally got the...
You know what I'm gonna do?
I had to open my big fat mouth.
I'm gonna have Candy pour me a nice hot bath. Then I'm gonna drown you in it.
I'm trying, boss. This ice is tough.
Oh, you completely and utterly dense. Get over here.
Wow, he's a jerk. He's only trying to help.
Go on in there and get to my hand. Now just take a you wait for. Kill him, you bloody whitehead.
And what happened to the combo disarm and destroy? I was mashing that button. What happened to punching? There we go. That's what happened to punching. It just took a vacation for a second. All violence in the world stopped. Oh, it's just that guy. I guess they couldn't completely make this game bug free, could they? Even though they've had forever to do it. Jeez. Now will disarm and destroy work? Yes, now it will. And now the takedown won't work. Oh, now. Can I punch him now? Thank goodness. Alright, after that sloppy mess, looks like we can finally free this guy. I don't know if I want to,
You're
though.
gonna get the honest damn iceberg.
You're good right where you are.
But you can't leave me here. I'll freeze to death.
Not my problem.
Oh, so you come back to gloat, have you? Oh, I'll hang you with that bloody cape. You hear me? Oh, you're a cold-hearted bastard, you know that?
Yes, I do. I get it. Cold-hearted. Such jokes there. Then what am I supposed to do here if I'm not supposed to free him?
Are you?
Let's see.
Come on, fat lad. You got a price, yeah? Name it. It's yours.
Okay, there we go.
Can't leave me here, bad man.
Oh, yes, I can. And now I understand why Penguin's pissed at it. There we go. Okay, now it says I have to face Mr. Freeze. This is finally going to end. After all this time. I'm sorry, these uploads have been just terribly badly timed and took so long and crap, but it looks like we're finally taking care of business. Life gets in the way. I have exams to take, I have people to take care of with stuff. and things. I don't want to give you all the details of my personal life. Come on. Come on, let's do this! Have I said how awesome that XE suit looks? Because it really does look awesome.
Then join me in my fate and freeze.
Unfortunately, I have to save that colossal jerk for
Victor, you have to let him go.
I'm taking my wife. You can't stop me.
Oh yes, I
I
can.
know the truth, and so will the police. Boyle will face judgment for his crimes.
It was an accident. You don't know what you're talking about. What?
Oh snap.
Nothing matters. Do you understand? Nothing but my Nora.
You've endangered lives all over this city. Nora would never have wanted this.
No. What she wants is to live a long life in the warmth of the sun. Her hand in mine. Because of him, she'll only feel the icy touch of a man whose emotions run as cold as the blood in his veins. Where are the rest of you? Get in here and honor our bargain.
Man, I have to deal with Gundam henchmen
So
too.
you need to find the control panels for those cryogenerators and disable them.